You should believe them, right? There's one other aspect to this story that you brought to us, and it has to do with the report that says that apparently there's a contradiction here of what we're also told, which is a conventional wisdom, and that is that immigrants in the United States are actually destroying our economy. What you found out is completely the opposite.
Exactly. So on the Fortune 500 list, not the global one, but just the 500 of the U.S.'s biggest companies, 45% of them are actually founded by immigrants or their children. So that means one out of almost every single two companies are founded by immigrants.
Half of all the countries that are in the Fortune 500 list in the United States of America, the biggest companies, were founded by an immigrant or the son or daughter of an immigrant.
Exactly. And so what Trump said is that immigrants are taking jobs away from the Americans.
They're creating jobs.
Exactly. They created 13.5 million jobs last year, and they contributed $6.1 trillion in annual revenue to the U.S.
And that's a story you hear here on RT America, but you won't hear it on NBC, you won't hear it on Fox, and you won't hear it on CNN. And I'm proud that we're able to present that kind of story because it's important to Americans.
Absolutely.
Great job, Christy, as usual. Right here on RT America, my colleague, Christy I. By the way, congratulations. I mean, listen, you broke the story, you called it. You were first to report right here several weeks ago that Deutsche Bank was collapsing, and since then I see nothing but collapsing. Am I wrong?
Not wrong at all. Deutsche Bank is not in good shape at all. In fact, they're facing $1 billion in redemptions every single day. And there's $168 billion on the line right now that are all bailing out of the bank, asking to be withdrawn because they fear a liquidity run on the bank. This is actually very reminiscent of previously the Lehman Brothers. This is exactly what we had foreseen.
The way you were able to, with your sources, actually find out what was going on with that story, and since then the whole world has been reporting, piggybacking off of your report right here. Well done once again. All right, let's move on now to this Chinese situation. The latest reports have China literally dominating banking, passing us on the Fortune 500 global list. What are we to make of this, Christy?
Now, this is actually a very proud moment for China because for the first time ever since the global Fortune 500 list was created back in 1990, this is the first time that a nation other than the U.S. has dominated global big business. And this is a huge shift in both power, momentum, and technology. And it really shouldn't be a surprise because back in 2015, China actually laid out a plan called Made in China 2025. They actually laid out this entire plan to transform the nation from primarily a